Okay, so I'm going over to the side right here, and the time that I'm looking for is 10:24. So I'm going to click on 10:20 because it occurred before 10:30, so it'll be in the 10:20 clip. I'm double click on that, and then up here it says downloading. Sometimes it takes a while. If it seems like it's taking too long though, what you want to do is completely close out of the program and reopen it and reestablish your connection, and then that should fix the problem. But this is kind of a average amount of time, and you can see the progress moving. If it's just like a little black square and a bunch of little like blue or green letters that keep going, that probably means that you're stuck and you need to close and reopen the program. So we're making some progress. Okay, so now another screen pops up that shows us our camera view, and I'm going to go ahead and just scroll. I'm going to take this and scroll along because I don't see anybody near the register. Okay, there's somebody in sight now, so we're going to see. Okay, the person already bagged up that stuff, so I'm going to rewind it to see if I can see. Okay, so I rewound it a little bit, and I could see that there's two endos right here. So sometimes it's easy, you know, you might want to make notes, or you could just follow along with what goes on the screen. And then if you think it looks off, you can rewind it again. And a lot of the time it checks out to be right, but it's always best to double check. Okay, so two endos, and it looks like a pint of something went in there. And now she's ringing it up. So you see stuff is starting to pop up on the screen. I'm going to go ahead and pause it so you can look at it. So she rang in Indo Veg $6.75, Indo Veg $6.75, and chicken salad $9.25. So that looks exactly like what went in that bag. So the next thing is, chances are if somebody's paying with credit card, then the transaction, you know, everything's going to check out okay. This person in particular is paying with cash. So you want to keep watching this transaction closely just to make sure that the money goes into the register okay. So I'm going to go ahead and click play and watch. So the person's getting the money ready, hands it. She's just counting it. Nothing funky going on here. I'm going to pause it again so you can see everything popping up on the screen. So it shows total $22.75. The customer paid $23. The change is 25 cents, and it does appear as though she's given a quarter back, so that looks good. So now I will go over to my slip. Let's see, right here. And obviously this stuff is gonna be right because when it prints onto the journal, that's what you're seeing on the screen. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put a check mark that transaction's okay. So you're gonna do this for each transaction. And then also just keep watching the video to make sure that there's no transactions that, you know, wasn't on the journal tape. In particular, if there's a no sale, you want to see why that no sale occurred. Did they get change from the office? Or, you know, a person could hit no sale for another reason, but just make sure that everything looks okay with it. So keep doing that, and then if there's anything funky, circle it on the slip, make a note. If you make a note, I want to know what time it said on the screen. So up here it shows you the time, 10, 24, and 16 seconds, channel 1, and then write down what register, just so if I need to then go back and view it, I know exactly where to check on the camera. Oh, and also put the date. And then, like I said, if Dan's got anything in particular that he wants you to look at, we'll give you that info to look at.